Shalom, friends. It was 2014, Tzuk Eitan. I was sitting here in Baltimore, in America, and I love Israeli soldiers. I love my brothers and sisters on the front lines of Israel, protecting our country. And I didn't know what to do. They were going out to battle, and I was sitting here in Baltimore. What can I do to help? And I realized the only thing that I could do now is to pray. So I found that there was a rabbi in Israel who organized a program in which he set up people who wanted to pray for soldiers. So you sign up and they send you a name in an email, a name of an Israeli soldier and their mother's name, and you pray for them. So the name of the soldier that I received was Eitan ben Edna. So that's what I did. I davened for Eitan ben Edna. I prayed for Eitan. And wouldn't you know it, the first soldier that passed away, that died in Tzuk Eitan, was a soldier named Eitan. And I was devastated. I was looking around. I was trying to find out, is this Eitan ben Edna? Is this Eitan, the son of Edna, the one that I'm praying for? I couldn't find out. I tried to look at his Facebook page. I couldn't find his mother's name. So I decided I'm going to keep praying. And every day for the entire war, I prayed for Eitan ben Edna. But I never found out what happened to him. I always wondered, and I never knew. That was the end of the story. 2 years later, I was going to Israel. And one thing that I love, besides Israeli soldiers, is I love Israeli rabbis. And there was one rabbi that I really, really wanted to meet. His name is Rav Chaim Kanievsky. He's a big rabbi. He lives in Bnei Brak. So I called up my grandmother's friend. My grandmother is a very connected person, and she knew somebody whose name is Tzvika, a Hasidic man. I never met him. I called him up. I said, "Shalom, zeh Tzvika? Ken, mi zeh?" I said, "Zeh Benyamim Moss, ani nechet shalei Mark." I said, "I want to meet Rav Chaim Kanievsky." He said, "Betach, no problem. I'll get you to meet him. You call me when you come, and I'll set you up. You can meet him." Great, click. A few minutes later, I get a phone call. "Shalom, zeh Benyamim Moss." I said, "Ken, mi zeh?" He said, "Zeh VIP mi Ben Gurion Airport." I said, "Slicha, VIP?" They're like, "Yeah, you're a VIP, a top VIP." I said, "Ani lo VIP. Efshar ani P, ani lo VIP." And they said, no, your friend Tzvika, he called in VIP. You're going to be VIP. We're going to pick you up at the airport and we're going to take you. Where are you going? You're going to Yerushalayim? I said, "Kane." They said, "How are you getting there?" I said, "Probably a taxi. I haven't thought about it. I don't know." They said, "Hold on 1 second." So I waited. And then they come back on the line. They said, "Okay, we spoke to your friend Tzvika. His friend Mordechai. Mordechai has a beard, long red beard. Look for Mordechai. He's going to pick you up at Ben Gurion and take you to your house in Jerusalem." "Are you sure?" They said, "Yeah, okay, fine." Click. I get off the phone. I tell my wife, I said, "Honey, you'll never believe it. We're VIPs." She said, "No, we're not. We're not VIPs. This is a joke." I said, No. Tzvika called up. He got us to be VIPs. They're going to pick us up at the airport." I said, "What are you talking?" She's like, "There's no way this is true. I don't know who's Tzvika." I said, "I don't know Tzvika. Tzvika's my grandmother's friend. I don't know Tzvika." She said, "Okay, we'll see." So we get on the plane, and we're like one of those families. We got 2 kids and like 12 bags. And we're in the back of the plane. And it's a Monday afternoon, and we land after a night flight. We're exhausted. And it's about 1:00 p.m. on a Monday afternoon, Ben Gurion Airport. And everybody on the plane has gotten off except us. We're the last ones. And I get off, and I'm holding all these bags. And I'm like, "Honey, there's going to be somebody waiting for us that's going to say, 'Bruchim Habayim, Moss family.'" And she said, "No, Benjamin, come on, it's not going to be." I said, "You watch." We walk out, and there's a person there, a very tall guy with an earring, and he says, "Bruchim Habayim, Moss family." And I look at my wife, and I'm like, Moss family, woo! And I was so excited. So he said, "Can I take your bags?" I said, "Sure, take my bags." So we get off on the tarmac, on the ground at Ben Gurion. Everybody else, all the regular people, have to walk through. Losers, me, my family, we get to walk down on the tarmac. Special treatment. We're VIPs. So we get down there, and this really tall guy looks over and he whistles, and this black van pulls up, and like he throws in all our bags, all our 12 bags, and they start zipping across Ben Gurion Airport, and he takes us into a special elevator just for VIPs like us. I'm a teacher in Baltimore, a VIP. So we get in, and we get in the elevator, and everybody else has to wait in the customs line, this long line. The Mosses, no, the teacher from Baltimore, VIP. Thank you, Tzvika. So I'm sitting there, and I have my 2 kids. I have my young daughter and my young son. And we're just sitting there, and this young guy is like carrying all of our heavy bags. And I feel so bad, like I'm not used to this kind of treatment. So I'm making conversation, and I say, I don't know much Hebrew. My Hebrew's not so good, but I know. I say Hayita batzava, and he said Kain betach. Like he looks at me like I'm an idiot. Like obviously I was in the army. Like every Israeli was in the army. So I looked over my kids. I said, Sarah, Noah, this man was in the army. And they said, oh, thank you. I told them how much we have so much hakarat hatov, how much gratitude we feel towards every soldier. And then I said, oh, ech korim lacha? He said, Eitan. I said, ech korim la'ima shalcha? He said, Edna. I said, wait, ata Eitan ben Edna? He said, Ken. I said, Hayita betzuk Eitan? He said, Ken. I said, Ata beseder? Ata akol beseder? He said, Ken. Ani beseder, ma. And I jumped. I gave him this huge hug. He thought I was crazy. I jumped and I'm giving him this hug. My kids, my wife have no idea what's going on. I literally fell on the floor. My friends, I literally was on the floor kicking my legs. I tied up and I'm hugging him. He thinks I'm nuts. And then I explained to him that 2 years ago, I was davening for you. I was davening for you. I'm so happy. The first time I'd been to Israel in many years, the first time, and who's the first person to greet me off the plane? Eitan ben Edna, the soldier that I was davening for. Isn't it incredible, my friends? We are one people. We are one people with many different jobs, living in many different places all around the world. But we're connected. Our souls, anachnu am echad. We are one people with one lave, one heart, one soul. Wherever we are, we love each other. We care about each other. We would do anything for each other. And I want to just take an opportunity, if I may. I want to just say thank you. I want to say thank you to all soldiers, all Israeli soldiers, every one of you who has been moser nefesh, who has spent time giving so that we can go to Israel, so that myself and my family and the Jewish people can have a home that we've been waiting 2,000 years to have. And thank you to HaKadosh Baruch Hu and to his messengers, to his soldiers, to you for being there, making sure that we are safe and taken care of. Mamash toda, ein li milim, lahodot lecha, mamash toda. זה הסיפור שלי, enjoy. כל טוב.